with the pen, I'm learning life. My face is divine, words inspire in perfect time. Nurtured right, them man there be learning life, rehearsing life. Trust me, far from certified. Acting while you sleep, I'm working nights. I want all the ups to feel like that Jurgen guy on Merseyside.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another match preview. Chelsea are playing again. Yay. One more game, people. One more game. I want to try and be positive, but I don't know where the fuck I'm finding any positivity for today's stream. It's long. It's long. Charlie, I'll have a look. I'll have a check, my guy. Big up yourself. Big up everybody that's locked in. As always, hit the like button. Subscribe on your way into the stream if you haven't done so already. We are still on the road to 30k. How far out are we? Let's have a quick look. Okay, yeah, we're still a bit of a distance away from 29k. So guys, continue to run up the sub button. If you guys haven't done so yet, we will still be doing content after the Newcastle game. I'm just gonna have to figure out what I'm doing, but there will be content. There will be content. I'm gonna try to do like a career mode series. We will bring back Agenda FC. I've said that way too many fucking times, but we will actually be bringing it back because there'll be plenty of topics to discuss around the World Cup. So perfect time to bring it back. And yeah, any transfer news, God willing, we get transfer news, because anybody who can come in and help this car crash, please get him in immediately. Big up everyone. Hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts for the game. Are you confident? Where do you think we can get a win? And how? I won't ask for confidence, because for the first time in ages, I think this fan base is united. And there's just an acceptance that we're shit. We are fucking shit. At least just one more game left. And then we don't have Chelsea stressing ourselves out for the next month. We can actually go back to just enjoying football for what it is. Because I couldn't give a shit about international football. Just hopefully a Chelsea player wins the World Cup. Hopefully a Chelsea player wins the World Cup. What is everybody saying? Almiron Bracing coming. Long, looking long. Hit the likes. Rain says, did you go to private training that Eunice went yesterday? Sponsored by Whalefin. If not, how come? Didn't hear anything about that. I was streaming all day yesterday. Yeah, didn't hear nothing about that. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Bruno gonna fry up our midfield. God help us. I'm good. I'm good. What else? Zakaria to start tomorrow. I would start him. Let me know, actually, because I don't know how to think of this game. Strongest 11, or would you play a lot of players that aren't in the World Cup? Because to me, I feel like they would give more of a shit about this fixture. I looked at the likes of Koulibaly's performance on Wednesday, and I'm just thinking, these lot, if we play a bunch of World Cup starters, they're going to deliver 5 out of 10s as a max. So, actually, what am I kidding? I don't have faith in this squad in general. They can play wherever the fuck they want. Thomas says tapped club, tapped fan base, tapped manager, tapped paddle, and tapped chat. We're all tapped. Up the tapped Chelsea. Let's go. What else is everybody saying? By the way, if you guys want to be in with a chance of winning a very, very cheap third kit, any super chat, any amount that you guys want to put in will put you into the lottery with a chance of winning. So guys, have a look out. And yeah, big up, big up. Check out Jerseys FC as well in the description for your best affordable, high quality Chelsea kits and football kits in general. The World Cup is coming up. If you want to get your favorite country's kit, head over to Jerseys FC and use the code CarefreeLewisG for 20% off everything. 20% off everything. What else is everyone saying? Let me just keep going through. It's gonna be painful to watch. Yeah, bro, I'm already gonna be wankered by the time we even get to kickoff. I'm there for the nightlife. I'm not there for the game. There just happens to be a football match in the middle of it. Wasn't for that, I probably would fuck it off, in all honesty. Damien Duff says Newcastle 4-0 Chelsea. Miggy goal scoring run continues. Yeah, Damien Duff derby as well. Forget that he was a part of Newcastle for a little bit. Um, 30k or 30 points in the Prem. Have we even hit 30? Oh, change your Avi, bro. Fucking hell. I thought Charlie's was bad. Shit. I said that shirt's looking tight. I might just be the gym in it, but hey, at least that's progress. At least that's progress. Cheers to that. Congratulations, huh? Is that someone in the background? I don't know. I don't know. Graham Potter is lowering the standards of this club day by day as manager at Chelsea. Weakest, most vulnerable press conferences of all time. Yes, but we are the weakest, most vulnerable Chelsea team I've seen. I wouldn't blame him for not having any confidence. I do want Potter to instill that confidence in me. Even Lampard, when we were shit, could master the press room. But do I blame him? We suck. Like, I wouldn't go into the press room with confidence with this team, with our form, with Newcastle's form. I'd just be like, yeah, let's just see what we can do, innit? Let's see what we can do. My guy, trip to Geordie's, pull up, bang. No, we're getting banged, bruv. We're getting banged. Yes, everyone, raise your candles for our fallen football club. Because, boy, it's long. A bunch of entitled fan base have supported us over 30 years. I've seen us in the mud. This isn't the mud, lol. No, we will get out of it. Chelsea aren't done out. We aren't going to be shit for 10 years or anything like that. But for this season, for the here and now, we suck. And for a lot of fans, they wouldn't have been around 30 years ago. This might be the worst that they've seen Chelsea. So I get what you're saying, and the older fans would have 100% seen way worse. We got relegated in the 80s. We nearly got relegated to the 3rd division in the 80s. I don't blame you guys. You lot have seen way worse. To us, though, this is up there with the worst. Like, I don't even know if I count 15-16 as the worst, because that whole season was just banter. We weren't serious. They were trying to get Jose sacked. That team won the league the season before and afterwards. And I think if you only count the second half of the season, we were a much better team than the league standing gives us credit for. That team just wasn't serious. This team, they don't have that quality. I don't look at them and think they'll go win the league next season. They're just shit. From top to bottom, just shit. If your name isn't Silva, James, Kovacic, any of the new signings, you suck, really. You suck. Or like the younger players, your Chukwuemekas, your Broziers, them lot. Like, they're fine too. I would bench Oba, Sterling, Mount, and Havertz. See, Pulisic played better than Sterling. I think Brozier would offer me more than Havertz, but Aubameyang, I think it's unfair to judge because we just don't feed him enough chances. I could happily bench Sterling, Mount, and Havertz. I'd happily do that. Bring in Pulisic, bring me Gallagher, bring me Brozier. And I don't think we'd play any worse as a bare minimum. Aubameyang I won't say too much about because we just don't feed him. If we were feeding him chances and he was fucking up, fair enough, I'd bin him off too. But games like the Arsenal game, for example, it's not his fault. If the likes of Havertz could make easy cutbacks, it would be a completely different game and a completely different assessment on Aubameyang's performance. So I can't say too much on him. Eunice got gassed up by a training session. What? I might need to watch the video because I don't know what everyone's saying. I sent a super chat yesterday, but I don't want to win because I hate that shot. Fair enough, bruv. Fair enough. Hey, I won't say just super chat in general if you want to. If you want to. Everyone's talking about this video. I must have missed something. I didn't even know that he went to the training ground. Oh, yeah, he did. I'm going to watch that after my stream then. I'll watch it afterwards. Cuzzy, I hear what you're saying, bruv. Even Jem couldn't add some positivity into this fan base. We've all just accepted we stink. And it's about time. I've been saying it for ages. It's just a lot of people had to see it before they felt it. And it's okay to say that we're shit. It's okay. Because you just gotta be real about the squad that we have. We have goalkeepers we don't have faith in. Although, by the way, I will say, big up Kepa, save of the month. Congratulations, my guy. There is someone in Australia furiously wanking into a sock as we speak. Big up yourself as well. But yeah, congratulations, Kepa. Still don't have any goalkeepers that I have 100% faith in, though. Our defense is leaking goals. Our midfield is just shit. Our attack is just shit. Our manager isn't giving us any confidence right now, but I'm not judging him this early. So why are we going to pretend that we could be positive? Yeah, we're going to beat Newcastle 2-0, people. No, we just suck. We just suck. It's as simple as that. And the sooner you get to that point, the better. No, I'm taking the train. Fucking God forbid take the coach to Newcastle. I genuinely would just not go. I just wouldn't go. Fuck that. If Havertz, yes, bro. You man think I want Havertz to stink up the World Cup? No. Be player of the tournament. I want you to ball out for Germany. Drag them to a World Cup because we can bin him off in January for maximum profit. So many players I want to see ball out because I know their price tag is just going to skyrocket. And when it does, there you go. Bye-bye. We would recoup all of our transfer money that we spent on him if he wins the World Cup. If he even has a good World Cup. So for me, I am bigging up the whole team through the World Cup. No agendas, no negativity, no nothing. We're going to be doing hella player watches. Havertz watch, Silva watch, Zakaria watch, all of that. All of that. I think we should have our 23 youth out. They're probably better than... even Dan can't be positive. That's how you know we're in the bin. That's how you know we're in the bin. Couple super chats. Big up T Lloydie, new member. Brilliant Avi as well, my guy. Big up yourself. Got work soon. Speak on. Yes, I will do. I'll check my message requests afterwards. Big up. And there was one more super chat. Cool. Let me go back a little bit. Poor is so soft. Knowing the big name players and lowering the standards over each press conference, really do not like that in a coach. I don't know if Potter's lowering the standards though, because what I've been saying in the last few videos is I don't believe this squad can reach our standards. This squad isn't capable of top 4. I'd be very surprised if we make it. We could win the FA Cup. We could do that, but I wouldn't bet money on it. The Champions League, crazier things have happened. I still wouldn't bet money on it. This team isn't capable of reaching our standards. Like, I've been saying, keep the standards the same, but I'm not surprised this team can't reach it. They're all shit. Just use this season to judge who's good enough and who's not good enough. And then we assess, we build a better team over the summer, and then we can try and aim for those standards again. We just aren't good enough. We're not good enough. Big up Ryan, my guy. Yes, we're both fucking shit. We're both shit. Who am I supporting during the World Cup? I'm just enjoying the football, really. I'm a back any team that has a Chelsea player in it. And other than that, yeah, probably England, I guess. I'd like to see England win, but I'm also not going to be one of them man crying if we don't do it. It is what it is. I'm always club over country, even if my club's shit. Lewis Hall deserves his chance. No, we don't need to do that. Maybe bring him off the bench or something. But he's not going to start. And I wouldn't throw him into the Lions like this either. Like, build him up a bit slowly. If we play him against Newcastle and he stinks, everyone's just going to be like, oh, well, he was only good because he played against Rico Lewis. No point. No point. I wouldn't do it. Charlie Webster from our academy is a very good player. Deserves a shot in the first team when most of our midfielders are shite. Haven't seen him, but maybe comes off the bench. Did you watch Lee? Yes. I've just been sitting on the background on that one. Like, to me, DT did his time. I ain't got shit to say no more. Like, I thought the stuff that he did was obviously wrong, deplorable, and he got jailed for it. He got an extended sentence. It's done now. It ain't my business. It ain't my business. He went to a training ground with his dad and says a lot that Chelsea prove on the training ground. Sorry, I don't understand that, bro, but big up. Funny I ain't goalkeeper. You know what? You would have had a case, but not with the way Chelsea been playing. Apologise for what? For what? Yeah, you need to answer me that. For what? I don't get that. Yeah, Gem stream's always good. Big up Gem if you're watching. My guy. Would you let Havertz join City? And yes. All for Grealish, by the way. I think both teams benefit from a Grealish Havertz swap deal. He absolutely cooked us on Wednesday. If Havertz is a good World Cup, Potter won't sell him. Well, he'd be an idiot for that, personally. People call him the Verts. What the fuck is the Verts? Whatever. Yeah, big up Flawless saying we need some positivity in here. You will not find it here, my friend. Maybe my panel will have some positivity, but it's shit. I'm just waiting for the game to be done. It's coming home. No chance. No chance. Let's all back, bro. If Mount even scores or assists in a World Cup final, I want to see it just for the Minerals FC stream afterwards. It would be fucking hilarious. There would just be so many strays fired for no reason. It would be chaotic. I'm here for chaos. If we don't beat Newcastle, sell everyone, including Potter. It's the last game before the World Cup. The team. No, you just contradicted yourself. It's the last game before the World Cup, so they will not. They will not, bruv. They will be ducking out of 50-50s, trying to protect themselves as much as possible, jogging back and looking a little bit exhausted in transition. No chance. No chance. Yeah, like I don't get why people tell me to apologize to Tuchel like I wanted him to leave. I thought Tuchel weren't going to get the best out of this squad, and neither was Potter. The only thing I held Tuchel accountable for was that he never thought we needed a new midfielders. That was on him. That's it. Lewis, let him get that shirt. Let you get that shirt. You drop a super chat and be in the lottery, my friend. Make sure you vlog every step. I might just fake a disability and see if I can get in the lift. I won't lie to you, my friend. Havertz, they would hang up the phone. Trust me, tears of joy, man, bro. You will not. The celebration stream that will happen when we bin him off, bro. Wait, just wait. This is the first time I'm actually going into a game with zero hope. Nah, that was a City game for me. Arsenal game, I kind of deluded myself into a bit of hope just because I refuse to be negative. But shit, I ain't been positive in a while, man. Not been positive in a while. This is 17-18 Reborn, except it's a bit worse. It's a bit worse. He would ball at City, but fucking your Avi would ball out at City. It's not hard. They just feed you chances and you score. Yep, the only positivity right now is Matt. Looking at Newcastle v Chelsea, looking to bounce back from back-to-back Premier League defeats. No wins in our last 4 games has seen us drop from 4th to 7th. And a loss could see us drop to 10th. So it might actually be 15-16 Reborn, not even 17-18. 4 goals in our last 6 games. And half the squad is saving themselves to the World Cup or they're exhausted. And we're facing a Newcastle side in 3rd. Only lost 1 game this season away at Anfield. Picked up 27 points from their opening 14 games. And they're unbeaten at home. We've won each of our last 4 league games against Newcastle, but that doesn't mean a shit because this is a completely different Newcastle side. And yeah. Hopefully that gives you a little bit more optimism, people. Hopefully it does. What else everyone saying? Man said, I think they didn't even let me in the training ground. They didn't even shout me yesterday. I hope Gallagher has a good World Cup. Was a little surprised he was included. I feel like he's like depth for Mount's position. You bring him on in the last 15, 20 minutes and run around, show a bit of energy, good defensive work rate, all of that. I think he could do well. Super Tommy Tuchel, it's because he's shit. Simple as. Imagine our best players used to be JT and Lampard. Now Chelsea fans say it's players like Mount. That's what the Champions League does to people. But like I keep saying, football is a what have you done for me now business. It's not a what have you done for me before. There's another... Oh, that was the other super chat. Yeah, we could be 10th if results don't go our way as well as we lose. There's like 3 other sides underneath us on 19 points and we've got 21. Hell, even a draw would see us drop a bit. Hope Chelsea Suns are active in January. Yeah, we'll probably get a midfielder. Probably will get a midfielder at least. A draw. Oh, I hate that we've even got to this point, bruv. Fucking hate it, man. Apparently, Callum Wilson might be a bit of a doubt for the game. Which, I mean, gives us a bit of a positive. We might only lose by 2 goals. Alex was right. We are headed to 50. What is the table saying? What is the table saying? Let's have a look. Fuck me. I don't think our fan base has been any lower. We are 7 points off 15th. And that's West Ham in 15th place. To be honest, I don't think we'll get that bad. Probably depends on our few games after the World Cup. Bournemouth at home, we never make easy. Forest should be a win, but we know what Chelsea are like. And then you got City at home with a fresh Haaland. Ha! That'll be fun. That'll be fucking hilarious. What else is everyone saying? Get Havertz not showing his true potential yet, but the whole team has not been great, so putting blame on Mount and Havertz is harsh. No, they play the most minutes. They are our best attackers, and they suck. No. It is a team game, but teams can be let down by individuals. We have a lot of individuals letting us down, but who play the most and who are consistently the worst? So who gets the most slander? It's as simple as that. Saying it's a team game just negates the blame off them and puts it onto other players. Like, I think everybody is getting slandered except for Silva, Chalobah. Even Silva's getting a bit of stick. And that's it. From all of our starters. So, like, everybody's getting slandered. Everybody's holding it. It's just Mount and Havertz play the most. So they get the most stick. It's as simple as that. When Ruben plays and he's poor, he gets slandered. When Jorginho plays and he's poor, he gets slandered. Same thing with Kovacic. Same thing with Sterling. Same thing with Aubameyang. Same thing with all of them. I think people just are very sensitive when it comes to certain players. Bro, I'll get a Newcastle. I could get a Newcastle fan on. Yeah, I've got a few names. We need someone to show up tomorrow. Yeah, 11 players will. 11 players will turn up. How they will play, I can't tell you, but yeah. Potter is going to do that thing where we finished 10th for 2 years, and we should not be finishing anywhere outside of the top 4 in our second season. In our second season, we should be working in January, we should be working in the summer, and we should have a much better squad by season 2. This season, like, I'm willing to just forget about standards because this club is dog shit. Next season, no. We have to be making top 4. Have to be. This season, though, we suck. I don't blame Potter. Yes, I regret selling Giroud. Massively. He's still better than all of our forwards. Sorry, season was fine. We finished 3rd, for goodness sake. People just hated it because our away records sucked. Yeah, the football's boring as sin at times, but fucking our attack stunk then too. You had Willian, Pedro, Barkley, not Giroud. Giroud was class. Morata, Higuain, and then we just had Giroud and Hazard trying to carry them two. And Sarri wouldn't even play Giroud in the Premier League. He just saved him for Europa. That season was way better. 18-19 Chelsea would absolutely smoke this team. Absolutely smoke them. Don't think they suck, but they aren't that good. What does that mean, my friend? You don't think they suck, but they aren't that good. You can't have that. You can't have them both, bro. You can't have them both. Willock will probably turn up for against us. Like, he is a very, very good ball carrier. That whole team's good, in all honesty. You got Pope. He's a great shot stopper. Shah and Dan Burn are a great partnership. Even Botman too. Like, that defense is ridiculous. Bruno Guimaraes and what's his name? Sean Longstaff. They have a very good understanding of each other, and Guimaraes is probably one of the best in the league. St. Maximin, I think, has been in and out of the squad. I don't think he's fully match sharp. But even if they bring him on in the second half, he's going to do absolute damage to us. Wilson, like, if he plays, is going to be a massive threat. If he doesn't play, might be a bit of a chance. But Almiron's still in brilliant goal-scoring form, and he's going to be a problem in itself. That whole team is cracked. And Eddie Howe's done a brilliant job with that squad too, so fair fucking play to him. Lewis, but we're not going to sack Potter in his second season unless we're 10th to 15th. That's not going to happen. And, like, they still have to be good long-term signings anyway. I think everyone just thinks Potter's going to get sacked very quickly. I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to be persistent with Potter. Just like Arsenal were persistent with Arteta, for example. Like, he would have to do some serious, serious damage where we would look like we're 10th to 15th. And then maybe you'd see him get sacked. I don't think we get to that point. Not in the second season. I don't know. Because top 6, like, shit, I don't know. If this team gets any worse, I don't even know if we get that. Europa, I wouldn't mind. Fuck the Conference League. If we can't get top 6, just tank it and finish 8th or somewhere around there. I don't care. I really don't care. And see, imagine that's why don't judge a manager so early, especially when we already know the squad needs a rebuild. That's the bigger issue for me. Do we know the team for tomorrow? No, we just know Jorginho might be back. Kepa's still out. And the same normal players are still out too. Like your Kantes, Fofanas, James, all of that lot. They're all still out. We don't have the mentality or the consistency for us to challenge for the league title. Big fucking facts, my friend. Easy, Lewis. They were still better players. Fucking hell, we suck. We're so shit, bruv. I keep deep in it. Willian is still averaging more take-ons and chances created at Fulham than any of our forwards. So you're not even fucking wrong, bruv. Do you know how much of a Willian agenda I had when he was playing for us? He was so shit. And now we play and he'd be our best forward. We are in the fucking trenches, bruv. Your thoughts on Alvarez coming in January and Arsene Zakarian? Could be better than what we have. Alvarez would be good for our midfield. I'm not being sold by him being poor for Ajax this season because I think he's got one eye on leaving, and we said we were going to come in for him again in January. Plus, Ajax have a big managerial issue. Most of their fans want their manager out, and that has an impact on performances, as we already know. So, yeah, I'm not judging Alvarez off this season. I said he's going to smack one over Mendy from the halfway line. Fuck that, bruv. Surprised you have the Luton. I need to start putting more tickets on the back of it, to be fair. That's a good shout. Just have the Champions League final one up there. Yes, but Anthony Taylor tax. Let's call it what it is. Casady is more talented than Iniesta. I hope so. I haven't watched a minute of him, my friend, but I hope so. Oh, that's facts. That's just facts. We were not spoilt, bro. We just got worse. We just got worse. Like, Willian was still not good enough for our level. But we move. We move. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna send the link out to my panel now. Maybe one of them will be positive. Maybe one of them will be. I don't think I will be. I'm only there for the nightlife. That and just the content and all that shit. Right, yeah, I'm gonna send the link out to everybody now. So we'll see who's about. We'll see who's about. While I'm doing this, you guys already know. Like button, here, all of that shit. And big up everybody. Anyone else? Yeah, cool. Cool. That is everybody. I think. Yeah, that is. All right, we'll see who's in here. Oh, we'll see who pops in. I take Lavia over Alvarez, to be honest. Yeah, he's been really good. He's been really good for Southampton this season. Don't know if they get rid in January. That'll be more of a summer target for me, in my opinion. Oh wait, we do have someone in here. Nice. Yes, Scott. Well, what are you telling me, my guy?
I'm not too bad, not too much. I don't feel confident about the game, but I don't really care about the game, to be honest. Like, genuinely just don't care. I care more about the World Cup, to be honest, and what's going to happen in January.
Let me know whenever, Rams. If you want to hop on. Sorry, go on.
No, that's cool. Like, literally, I have just no feelings about this game tomorrow. None. Like, I'm going to watch it and not care. I just have no feelings towards this team at the moment. I have no feelings towards this team or the result or anything. Like, bring on the World Cup and then bring on January. That's just how it is for me.
I feel like we'd care more if it wasn't for the World Cup, because this is the last game left. It's like, you know what, just fuck this.
I know, I still wouldn't care, bro. I'd still be, if, say we didn't have the World Cup and we had like another, what we in like start November, say we had another like 7 games to go, I still wouldn't care. Like, I'd still just watch it with just no feeling. I just want January to happen at this point. I want January to happen so I can see what this club is going to do going forward in terms of the players they're going to bring in. Like, I don't care about this club in its current state right now with these current crop of players. Like, unless some serious improvement happens. And, like, I'll care about Reece James, for example, when he comes back. Like, I care about some of these players because I see something in them going forward. But a large portion of the squad, I just don't care about. I just don't care.
Big fact. I agree with you on that as well. Like, the first game back is Bournemouth. We don't even do well at home against Bournemouth. They dunk on us on a yearly basis. I don't know. I don't know where I can find optimism. Does anybody have even a morsel of optimism?
I was about to say, I think I'm kind of excited. Not excited, that's too much. But I'm looking forward to seeing just what we see. Like, what we might see a decent performance. I don't expect us to win. I've already moved myself from expecting that we win. And if we lose, I don't really feel much at all. So I'm okay on that end. But maybe perhaps we can see a decent performance tomorrow is what I'm hoping for. That's it.
So we're just hoping and praying.
Yeah, that's my little pinch of hope I can give you. Yeah. That's all I got.
I think we can win still.
Go on, Deals. Try and sell it to me, please. I'm begging you, sell it to me.
I think the midfield we can win, but depends how we set up in the midfield.
You think we can win the midfield battle?
Yes.
Okay, what
That's
midfield
the
would
last
you like
place
to
we
play?
can win.
I was gonna say that's literally the last place we can win it.
Who is their defensive midfielder? Who's their defensive
The best
Bruno
one in the
Guimaraes.
league.
Literally, I
Bruno
was going to say
Guimaraes.
statistically the best D mid in the league. That's who their defensive midfielder is. Statistically, the best one in the league.
I think we can operate
problem is-
from playing.
And we don't
can
even have a
operate from
defensive
playing.
mid.
Look,
I'll tell you as well who their D mid is. Potentially a guy who's going to start for Germany in that position. Not Germany, Brazil in the World Cup. Start for
So you
Is,
Brazil.
don't think
Newcastle
you don't
playing
think, like,
possession
if you
ball
play
football?
Zachary and Jorginho together?
No,
not
I
too
will
sure,
help you.
not too
No,
sure.
so how they can win the midfield if we're not a possession? They will expose us on transition. That's the plan. So that doesn't say that they're gonna win the midfield. What do you mean they're gonna win the midfield? What best? Okay, they have a good best DM in the league. What's the DM in the DM position is for?
To break up
Dictating
attacks,
play,
to
screening the defense.
To break the attack, to read the. Oh, please tell me how is that how you describe as a win in the midfield?
because they will win the ball in the midfield. When you have like loose balls, when you have to fight to actually control the game in the midfield, they're gonna win. They don't have to hold a possession.
Hold on.
They don't.
You saying that they're gonna have more possession of the ball than we are.
That's not what I said.
But that's how midfield wins.
No, I don't see it
Not
that way.
necessarily who has the most possession.
Yeah, I don't see it that way.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's not all
Because
about
I
possession.
would
for me,
argue that we've
Alex.
lost midfield battles in the past
No.
when we've had more possession. Like there's different ways you can win a midfield battle. Sometimes it can be just from overloading.
We
a
had more
team.
possession against Brighton, for example.
Yeah, like you can win the midfield battle in one way, like you mentioned, like with overloading the team in terms of with possession. But you can also win the midfield battle in terms of against a team that plays possession, getting at them from the first moment, make sure they don't have a moment on the ball, making sure that you then bypass that midfield with transitions. Like there's a way you can do it without possession, and the thing is Newcastle will do it because they have a D mid who can.
But that's what I'm saying.
Who can do both sides of the ball. He can pick up he can like do all the like off the ball stuff, and then when he gets on the ball, he's got the range of passing and he's got the forward thinking ability to get it towards some Maximin if he's playing with Almiron or whoever.
I will
And then
tell
they've
you.
also got midfielders who can break like our lines in terms of they are decent in terms of what's it called, like being press resistant and whatnot. So
Okay, here's how I see the winning section by section. If you win it, if you want a defensive line, that means that your defensive line in the highest standing position. If you win a midfield, your midfield line should be in a higher standing position against the opponent. That's when you say you win the midfield. You cannot say you win a midfield and then say that they can win individual battles. That doesn't mean that they win in the midfield. That means that they win individual battles in that midfield. But that doesn't mean that they win in midfield completely. You see what I'm saying? If you use the phrase dominating midfield, and what you try to say is they have such a good midfield that we don't have a stand to battle against them. They have a section of the midfield that are better than us, not the whole midfield. So don't confuse two things with the same thing. We can lose the individual battles in specific place, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna lose the whole midfield. Like the midfield is the battle we lose. Of course, the midfield is decider of the game. You're correct in one aspect of it, and that's what I was trying to say. Like if it's individual battles, 100%, Chelsea's gonna lose on the individual battles, but not the midfield. That's what I was trying to understand what you tried to say.
All right, cool. So we might actually do better in the midfield in general. It's just transition where we're going to suck at.
Yeah, it's exactly.
I still think that.
Let me turn this down a bit.
I think we'll
There was
lose
a bit of that,
with the Brighton. We had with the Brighton. We played faster. We did not control the ball in the midfield. So I will say the defense is actually outplayed us. Their forward line outplayed our defensive line. Does that make sense? But not the midfield, like the battle we lost. Because midfield was not even in the play. They bypassed our midfield like nothing was there. You see what I'm saying? Like how you can win the midfield when you basically passing through the midfield. Midfield doesn't exist.
But that's still
You guys, I gotta
for
take a call
me.
in 2 minutes.
For Alec, that's still for me because our midfield's not even existent. Like there's nothing they're not putting up a fight against their midfield. They're dominating us. So
But
they win
yes,
the midfield
but
battle.
the midfielders do not control the midfield. They pass it through the midfield. It's not a control. You just transition through the midfield. Control of the midfield, it's a different situation when you win. Like that's what for example,
Okay,
when
maybe it's
Chelsea
just
plays,
semantics.
it's semantics, yes, but it's like it's a big word to say that the midfield, like the midfield does not contains of the DM. They DM better than I DM, but that's not a midfield. We have better progressive midfielders than they do. They flop on the final third, but they do. And we have better midfielders in the tight possessions, right?
Right.
Who so but that like that's what I'm trying to say. Like individual battles is the reason why we lose in the games. Because we have two decent midfielders and one is always bum. That's why it's not connecting. We have three decent forwards and one of them bum. And that bum will actually degrade the other two to the point they can't score. That's the problem with Chelsea. We have decent couple of players in the offensive line. One of them is a bum or don't pull his weight, and all of a sudden we're not good. We don't look good up front. Same situation in the midfield. We have one or two good midfielders if they fit, and all of a sudden we stick over there like Robin Loftus-Cheek, or Mount when he's not in form, or what's his name? Put the Gallagher in the pivot, and that one player disturbs the midfield. You see what I'm saying? Like that's like individual battles. We can like if we can set up the defense, and I think we can actually win based on the defense because I think it's better. As much as I rate that defensive midfielder from what's his name from Newcastle, he's really really good, but he's no cover for Sterling when Sterling is in form and he plays slightly in the middle in front three, then he plays on the left. Come on, I mean, I will give. I think the environment is bigger for Chelsea to play than actual players. The environment of Newcastle is really really big. I actually think that is bigger than what's his name that Liverpool is. You see what I'm saying? Like as a football environment, like in the stadium, that Newcastle stadium is not. It's really really. How you say it? Like
the crowd.
The crowd is really like. Look, when those proper English players like with three teeth and belly in the freaking winter, it's intimidating. They're loud. They're really loud, and I think they like. But it's a hostile environment. Exactly. Thanks for the help, Thomas SW6. So I think that will be actually. But anyway, that's what I think, Scott. I think they have a decent players in the midfield, but so now, now people saying I'm a positive merchant. No, do you think I trust those bombs? No.
Would you like to see a three-man midfield of Zakaria, Jorginho, and Kovacic?
Do what?
Would you like to see a three-man midfield of Kovacic, Zakaria, and Jorginho?
Kovacic has been here how many years, and you don't even know how to say his name right? Kovacic?
Yeah, let's not go that way.
I mean, come on, Kovacic.
I cannot say so.
No, I know, but still, come on, dude. We've been saying his name for how many years? We give you a pass, Alex. You get everyone's name wrong. But it's not a big deal, but come on. Anyway, no, that's a decent 3, I think. We've seen it
against Newcastle, but do you think he would do that though? I don't think he would do that.
Well, what question did you ask me? You asked me, would I like? I said yes.
Right.
You didn't ask me, would he do it?
You think he would do it though?
No, not a chance.
Why?
Because I don't know the guy.
Also, us playing a 3-man midfield.
Is it based on training as well? Do you reckon?
Of course,
No,
that
it's
is based
because
on
us
time.
playing a right. When you play a 3-man midfield, that basically means we're playing 4-3-3, and
Yeah,
the
that's
only
what I
way,
want.
which is fair enough, but I don't think he'll play 4 at the back. I think he'll play 3 at the back.
That's another thing, Scott. Yeah, you're right.
And the thing is, if we play 3 at the back, you can't play a 3-man midfield with the players we've got
Mhm.
because there's no one in that midfield. All of your creativity, it was the same thing I had with Tuchel. If we play a 3-man midfield and 5 at the back, it means all your creativity has to come from your wing backs.
But Mason Mounts can do all.
Oh, fuck Mason.
I'm just trolling.
Look at this
Yeah, I know
weird.
you were.
Look at this.
It
Look at this
gave
weird
me the
comment by.
opportunity to say that. So I'm happy.
Look at this WRX94 says the American who calls football soccer.
You know, soccer's. Can I just say, soccer's
Exactly,
an
English. It was invented by English, and I wasn't even born in the States. I might sound American, but I'm not.
Would you
actually
not start
American,
Lewis Hall tomorrow?
FYI.
Lewis Hall.
No, I wouldn't.
Everyone's raving on about him starting tomorrow.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be.
It doesn't
starting.
work that way.
I was
Look,
going to
doesn't
say
work that way.
Look,
he's an 18-year-old, and yeah, he played against.
I
City,
will start him. I will start him. If we play 3 at the back, I will start him. He's
yeah, if we're
better
playing 3 at the
left
back,
wing
then if we're playing 3 at the back, then you kind of got no option. But
Yeah.
I'd prefer us to go 4 at the back and for him to be on the bench, and then you bring him
Yeah.
on in like the 70th minute. And he can
Definitely.
get some
I don't
more
think
game
we
time.
have a defenders to play. I know for a fact our defense is defending better with 2 at the back than with 3. I tell you, I can see how they unorganized as a 3. And the reason why you can play with back 3 only if you possess the ball majority of the time in the midfield, but you don't. You possess it in the how you say it in the line where it doesn't matter where, that possession. If the minute that you try to go higher with that possession, you get dispossessed and they bypass, and all of a sudden those 3 looks exposed. Under any circumstances, don't play in back 3 because I don't see us playing good as a back 3. I just think defense is better as a back 4. By the way, with all those, like, why were you more? Let me ask you a question. Were you more afraid of Arsenal coming or going to Newcastle before? Of course, it's kind of like a biased question because
Newcastle.
you see that's false. That's false. You see,
No.
if I would have asked
Newcastle, because of the London
if I-
derby, we can
no.
turn up at a London derby anytime, any given
I
moment.
had genuine belief we could have played a bit better against Arsenal. Newcastle away, unbeaten at home, I just thought was an L anyway.
Okay.
We're not even good there
Because-
when we're good, let alone
because
when we're bad.
before that, everybody was telling us, "Oh, we're gonna slap us 3-0, 4-0." But how you think Newcastle is that? Newcastle's gonna
Same.
outscore?
Literally
Yes.
same.
Yes.
Okay, so
I was going to say, like, I'm
I've
with
got no
Deals in
confidence
terms of,
for
like,
anybody.
that's the thing is I would say Arsenal as well, and it's only by a small margin. Again, for what Deals mentioned is because it's a London derby, there is a chance that these pussy old players decide to turn up. Whereas
You
with
see the
Newcastle,
Tottenham game, for example.
exactly. Whereas the Newcastle, there's nothing on the line except for like their own pride, but they don't care about that. So
And
it's
it's
like,
like
But
the
we
last
lost-
game
we lost
before the World
Arsenal.
Cup. You think
and
he's
another
not
thing
give a
is
shit?
exactly
we lost
last
to
game before
Arsenal
World Cup.
way more than we lost to Newcastle.
I know, but
Yeah, but
it's one of those
Newcastle were
things.
way worse before this season, and we
Yeah, and
still
that's-
didn't win there regularly.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like
Mourinho
again,
never
Alex,
won at St James's with
It-
Chelsea.
it's very
Yeah, I know
fine
that.
margin.
I know. It's
It's
always
very,
said that,
very fine
St.
margin.
James is one of the most intimidating places in England.
Yeah, and that was when their team was shit. Now this
Yep.
is the best team they've had in the last 2 decades.
They were not shit when Mourinho was there. They were, well, yeah.
No,
yeah.
not
They
Mourinho. I
weren't-
mean more in general.
But even
Like the
if
whole
they weren't like
last year.
shit, they weren't as good as they are now.
Yeah.
Like the last time they were this good was when they had Shearer. Like you can say about when they finished 4th under Pardew, but I don't ever remember. Like they had some good players like Kabay and Ben Arfa for a little bit, but I don't remember them being this good.
I see what you're saying, but like, look, I'm expecting to win like every other game.
Yeah.
I just think on the best days, if our team turned out, our little shits turned out, our little shits is better than a shit. So
And it's on a day. The on our day argument though, it counts for everybody. That's the thing. That's why I can't really take too much from it. I think anybody on their day could beat anybody in the Premier League.
Yep.
But hey, we ain't had a lot of days. That's our problem.
Lewis, what's your thoughts on Pulisic?
I wouldn't be against starting him. He played better against City than any of our other forwards have played. He could play for Sterling, personally. You could put Gallagher in for Mount if you wanted to. You could put Brozier in for Kai. I really couldn't care less. Couldn't care less with the attack. Regardless, they're probably still not going to fucking score anyway, so... Midfield is what it is. Defense, I guess you'd probably play Silva, Chalobah.
Yes.
Because like Koulibaly was so fucking shit on Wednesday. I don't want to play him on Saturday if that's what he's on. And yeah, our goalie's just Mendy by default, isn't it? So
yeah, like the thing is that's what's annoying is like our mid, like if you look at it, like our defense is good apart from like Asbith players or whatever. But it's like we'll still probably concede 3 because that's just what we're on. And like even our midfield is decent. I'm not gonna say it's great, but it's decent. But it still just looks garbage. Like, and then our attack, we got decent players.
Have balance.
That is the problem. Yeah, there's no balance. But it's like that's the problem. Is we've actually got like a fairly decent. We've got like the bare bones of a decent team. It's just that the majority of like everything else around it. Like if you were to add a couple other key pieces to the first 11, we've got a good first 11. It's just everything else around it is shit. That's the thing. Is like I said, you'll have about 8 players, right? Let's say actually no, it's like 7 to 8 players where you go, they are good and they could be the building of something. And then those final 3 or 4 players are just so bad. Like you said, Alex, it brings everything else down around them.
Exactly. It's not the whole. It's like each section of the team. There's one ranker that will not pull the weight, and it will disturb the other 2.
Yeah, Scott, that's why I actually disagree. I don't think that all our players are just absolute crap, or most.
That's
even
what
most.
I'm saying.
I don't even think that.
Yeah.
I think it's a few pieces.
I'm saying it because
and the lack of balance. That's the biggest thing for me.
I'm saying it because when I saw Robin Loftus-Cheek, when we conceded, I saw Robin. I forgot the game. It was like 1 or 2 games ago. When I saw Robin Loftus-Cheek, the body expression after we conceded the first goal and Mount. What was that game? I think Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal. I was like, that's it. No, not Arsenal. That was before game. That before. Where did
Brighton.
he score on goal? Brighton.
Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton. When I saw that goal go in, the first one, I was like, it's it. He's not going back into the game. He's gonna be fuck all. And after that, he considered the own goal. I was like, that's even worse.
Yeah, Alex, I could see it in his face.
From when we don't have
exactly.
There's
a camera. There was
when they
time
pan to his face. Yeah, I was like, oh,
we're gonna have problems from everywhere. The only time, yeah, without Reece James, yeah, there's no creativity.
Yeah, but that's embarrassing. That's actually embarrassing that we have to rely on a right back. Like, what other team in world football can you say that A, their right back is their only source of creativity, and B, their right back is basically their best player? That is embarrassing. Liverpool, they don't. Though that's the thing, though. Like, for as key as he is, right, he's not their best player, and he's not their only method of creativity. Like, Salah's got some creativity about him. So does Diaz. So does Thiago. Like, they can get it from other places. He is a big part of their creativity, but he's not the only part. Robertson on the other side, like, Rangers made it. So, like, even them,
I will agree.
They create chances from elsewhere. Like,
I will agree with you on one prospect. If it was like, for example, if Trent Alexander was like he's the main priority, his GA will be substantial. It is good still for the right wing back, but the problem is he's not the primer. He's the one that starts attack that scores the goal. He's not the guy that passes in the final. He's the guy that starts the attack, and usually 1 or 2 players before the goal. So he's like in a hockey, a pre-assist all the time. So I will disagree with you. He's a I know what you're saying, but he's a like, for example, if he would not start or be injured, they have a couple of players that can still do a better. But with Chelsea, it's like nobody else behind it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I mean. Is like as soon as he's gone, we lose everything, and that should never happen, especially for a right back. Like, and this isn't a shot at Reece James. This is a shot at the rest of the team. Everyone else should be on his level. So when he is missing, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt as much as it's doing now. Like that is, you can't be in a position where our right back is literally key to everything we do. Like he is literally the most. Like you take him out and everything else falls apart. That can't be happening. That can maybe happen, right? That can maybe happen for a DM or for like your striker or something, or a centre back maybe. That can't happen for a right back.
You see Mason Mount and Kai Havertz, yeah? Do they always think that they're going to be starting on the starting lineup? Because that's what it seems like to me from a prospect of things. Because they look at
they never get dropped.
They look at the likes of Savić and Pulisic. That they know they're not going to be starting. They're always going to be thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be in the starting lineup," and then they just put out poor performances here and there.
And then they never get dropped. Never get dropped.
No.
Like, it's easy to make the right changes for them. Like, Gallagher is stylistically very similar. Havertz, just fucking put anybody in replacement for him personally, but we move.
Is that a Gucci Dan in the crowd?
Yeah, it's Gucci Dan, bruv.
So, Gucci Alex. Gucci Alex.
Oh, he's saying, my bro. Also, David, by the way, yeah, we did win 7 of our last 8. It doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean a thing. Completely different Newcastle side.
Lewis. Go on your stats, yeah, with the Newcastle, yeah, for the last 10 seasons, right? There's a stats of Newcastle versus Chelsea, yeah. Do you know we haven't never lost a game? The last 4 seasons. The last 2 seasons, yeah. We beat them and we lost to them 1-0 at their ground, right? Yeah. And in the other games, we've lost in cup games against Newcastle, yeah. But this Saturday, this is the straw line. We have to beat Newcastle on Saturday. If we don't beat them on Saturday,
but we won't.
I know we won't. I know we won't because I just think what I mean. I think the under-23s, yeah, we should get a mix and match. The under-21s, like get Lewis Hall and Omar Hutchinson in, and get some of the players from the under-23s.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
Why?
That's not going to happen.
Why won't it happen, Dills?
Why would you want that to happen?
Because Potter's not going to risk. Potter's not going to risk playing Omari Hutchinson and Lewis Hall both together.
Yeah, but like, what does that do? You play a team full of youth players. They get battered 5-0. What does that do for them on a mental level, on a like physical? Like, what does that do for them? That does nothing for them but ruins their confidence. That literally does fuck all for them to play them in a game that they're probably going to lose, probably going to get played off the pitch. Like, it does nothing for them.
Yeah, but they'll do better than the fucking team what we got out on the pitch for so far, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah, that's probably true.
They're paying for their shirt. They want to pay for their shirt.
And get them to play for it. Like at the end of the day, like if you're still going to lose, like who cares? Like get them to show why you still deserve to be here come the end of January.
I don't think Raheem Sterling wants to be at the Chelsea Football Club because even though he's our top scorer, he's
been here what 3 months?
Yeah, but
what are you talking about?
He's not really a Champions League player, is he? Because he ain't won nothing for Man City. For the
ain't he like the highest scoring English player in the Champions League right now?
I don't Sorry, I'm trying to understand this. What?
No way! You have come onto my screen. No! Wait! No way! You have come onto my screen.
I had a brain fart. I just started stuttering. I couldn't concentrate.
I thought you had stroke.
Wait.
I did, bro. I had stroke.
No, we're not doing this. Dan, you have not come onto my screen in the last few weeks defending Kai Havertz to tell me Sterling don't want to be at this football club. We are not doing this.
Yeah, but Lewis, I'm not the guy. Yeah, it goes to Alex TGTV and just blame Kai Havertz and Mason Mount.
But you said Sterling don't want to be here, and he's been here 3 months.
But he ain't shown what he's done for the minute. Everyone's saying bring Eden Hazard back because he'd be better than Sterling.
Done.
What? Eden Hazard. Everyone's saying bring Eden Hazard.
Somebody said you sounded like you're dribbling.
Right?
Scott, Alex, your connection's buffering, bro.
Yeah. Lewis,
what?
Everyone's saying bring
all over the place, bro.
His audio is fine. It's just
it's fine.
Picture.
His audio good.
Yeah, his audio is fine. It's literally
just the camera. It's the camera.
Everyone's saying bring Eddie and Hazard back because it would be better than Raheem Sterling. At least he'll score more goals for Chelsea Football Club if we bring Eddie and Hazard back.
Nice, and I'm saying bring William back because he'd do more than Havertz. It don't mean
No,
Sterling.
also,
Oh, so
when
it also
people are
probably
saying,
do more
sorry,
than
when people
Sterling.
are saying bring Hazard back, it's to play him with Sterling, not to play him over Sterling. Like, I don't want Hazard, but if we bring him back, he's playing with Sterling. He's not playing over him. You're going to play.
I will be
Sterling
okay.
for
One
me,
of them
Sterling's
should
the
play
top
in the
scorer. Yeah,
middle.
he's all right, but Sterling's not. He's not showing his ability, how good he is on the pitch. He's just like, I don't know what's going on with him. For a minute,
Look,
Yeah,
Gucci, then,
Havertz
I can
hasn't shown
explain
any
you.
ability.
I can explain you why. For Sterling to play good from the left side, the best his position. When people tell me, you have to have a creative midfielders to put him in this position in the first place.
100%.
He actually has a speed that he used to run at the players when he's at Man City, or they pressed him so high the other team that they couldn't go back. So he didn't
show that
against the
Arsenal.
players.
It didn't show that Arsenal when we played against Arsenal on
Exactly, because our midfield didn't show up.
The midfield got dominated.
When we were talking exactly about that, you have to have. It's not 1-2. Like I said, people keep showing one exact like. When you criticize the game, you criticize the specific player performance, but you can't do this. You have to go by section.
Everything affects the.
Yeah, but Alex, I need a team play. We can't just blame Havertz and Mason Mount all the time.
But you wanted to blame Sterling.
No, hold on a second.
I'm not blaming Sterling, Lewis. I'm just saying he.
I can't lie. I know it's a small sample size.
It's not proven. It's not proven.
I can't lie. I know it's a small
I
sample
blame the
size.
11 players on the pitch. I don't
Is
blame
my Wi-Fi bugging again?
individuals.
First of all, I don't have Wi-Fi. I'm a hardwired.
Yeah, Alex, try switch your camera off because it's now impacting your audio.
What I will say, right, is like I know it's a small sample size, but if we take the City game, considering it was their B team, but it's still arguably the best team in the league, we look better without Mount and Havertz. Like we look better without them, so surely that dictates that we are a better team without them.
That's wrong, because we weren't. What did we do when we didn't have Mason and Havertz? When Havertz came on,
Brother, we created more chances.
Right, we created more chances.
If Pulisic could finish,
Havertz scored a goal.
Havertz
scored a goal. No, I don't think that was offside.
No, that was
Pulisic
Pulisic actually. That was Pulisic.
No, it was Havertz.
It wasn't
Havertz. Well, when he shot the ball and came on
Pulisic. It wasn't Havertz, my friend.
I'll go have a look. I'll go have a look at that
Have
again.
a look, bro.
Have a look, bro. It was the one off the pitch, and he shot it.
It was
Pulisic. And went in.
It was
Pulisic.
Bro, we are a better team without Mount and Havertz in that squad right now.
This is the thing. Like
CS was better on the pitch. I think he had a good game.
That's fine.
Another one that's performing better than Havertz and Mount.
I agree with you. Ziyech was probably better than Pulisic, but guess what? They're both better than Mount and Havertz right now.
I don't know how you said Sterling's the one that doesn't want to be here out of fucking Havertz. Mount fair enough.
Did you not see that Man City like whispering at Mason Mount and then he went to his players? He went to Bernardo Silva whispering something to him. And
God
Bernardo
forbid
Silva
a player
started
wants to go
laughing.
and talk. God forbid a
Who
player
gives a
wants to
fuck?
talk with his
He was laughing.
He used to play with.
Hey, Danny, you gonna get a Mason? Are you gonna get a Mason for laughing with his mate Rice when we lost last season, or was it the season
that's
before?
what I was about to say.
Right, Declan Rice and Mason Mount, yeah, good friend, but yeah, but Declan Rice wouldn't slag Chelsea up because his family and him, are fully fit Chelsea. When Raheem Sterling speaking to Man City, who ain't been playing for Chelsea, he's good. It's like a Banyang, isn't it? A Banyang with like Arsenal. Like a Banyang with Arsenal.
White
if he's
English
proper
bias.
Chelsea, put the transfer request in. If
cares,
he's proper
my
Chelsea,
friend?
put the transfer
If
request in.
Sterling wants to go and talk to his ex-teammates while he's warming up, who gives a shit? Who cares?
Did you just Gucci Dan? Did you just call West Ham captain is a Chelsea family?
Alex,
Declan
bro,
Rice
switch
is a
your
Chelsea
camera
family,
off. Like,
yeah.
it's impacting your
I
audio.
agree to you, Alex. It is. Your audio is terrible, mate.
But yeah, like I was saying, that is completely the same thing. If you want to get at Sterling for talking to his teammates, do the same thing with Rice and Mount. Do the same thing.
Who was the
No,
guy?
but
I
Rice,
swear Thiago
but
Silva
Rice
was
is a
doing that with someone.
Chelsea. He
doesn't-
loves
Rice
Chelsea.
for
Rice,
what? No,
Declan Rice,
wait. For Rice for what?
Declan Rice loves Chelsea Football Club. He always come back to
No, he
Chelsea.
He's
doesn't.
captain of West Ham
He does.
United.
No, he
Yeah, he
doesn't.
does. Yes, he
If
does.
he cares,
Wait,
if he
give me a
loves
second.
Chelsea,
Give me
if he
an
loves
answer. Give me an
Chelsea,
answer.
Wait, let him
Submit
land.
a
Let him
transfer
land.
request.
Guys,
No,
let him land. We need to hear all of this.
Give me an answer why he don't love Chelsea and he don't want to be at
Because if
Chelsea.
he
Then.
loved
Because
Chelsea,
he's
if he
West
loved
Ham
Chelsea,
captain.
no, if he loved Chelsea
we
as
got
much
rid
as you
of him.
think he did, he'd be a Chelsea player right now because he'd have handed a transfer request in.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Because the thing is, yeah, West Ham want 100 and something million for him, and Chelsea don't think he's worth 100 million. So you can't go there and say
And what's
that
he done to force that move? What has he done to force that move?
He wanted to force the move, but they wouldn't.
No, because if he
I've
loved
seen
Chelsea
hey,
so much,
because
he
I've
wouldn't
seen
be
plenty
turning
of
up to
I've seen
training.
plenty of players. I've seen plenty of players force a move and they want the move.
When he went
He
to
don't
the
want the
FIFA
move.
23, when he went to the FIFA 23 tournament with Mason Mount, he was talking to Mason Mount at the tournament on FIFA 23, that he
I
wants
didn't
to
even
move
say
to
nothing.
Chelsea to be with Mason Mount,
No, it's just
but West Ham
everything
won't.
got back to normal.
West Ham won't sell him for cheap. If you went to West Ham, why are you selling like don't want to sell for 100 million? Yeah,
I think
that's
my
what they
Gucci
did. They want
Wi-Fi
100 million
went
for him.
down.
Yeah, your Gucci Wi-Fi or Aldi's.
I don't know
Aldi's.
how Sterling's the one you said that
Lewis,
doesn't
can
want
I
to
just
be
say
here.
something? Dan,
Go on, Andrew.
Dan, stop chugging down the minerals and the glue at the same time. You're talking absolute bollocks as usual, man. Unbelievable. You come in here and slam Sterling without slamming Mount or Cat Havertz or any other shit players. And then you have a go at him for speaking to a teammate he's played with for 5 or 6 years. He's probably better friends with than anyone in the Chelsea squad. But don't slam Mason Mount when he's trying to gargle Rice's balls after a game that we lost. What is wrong with you, man? You're a problem in this fan base. You are a problem. You are. I can't believe what I'm
Who's a
hearing,
fucking
man.
problem? Who's a
You are a
problem?
problem. You're a problem in his fan base.
So you, mate. But you're the one who slags Havertz and Mason Mount over, don't you, Lynn?
But you
But
just
I've
like
been saying it's all the
Sterling.
players.
You just slagged
You're
Sterling.
taking-
I ain't slagging Sterling. I'm just saying
You just
what the
did.
problem
You
is.
were
You
dead
claim
No, I
that
fucking
him-
did it. Yeah, listen, right. Listen what I'm trying to say to you, right? Sterling, right? Aubameyang, right? All these players we brought in, right? Haven't shown much ability what they're doing at Chelsea Football Club for a minute.
Oh,
innit?
if
Yeah?
only they
Agree.
could have some service for
Agree.
these great
No, I agree.
Havertz.
Right?
Yeah.
We brought these players in to show that they've got world class talent. But when they played against Sunderland, against Arsenal, against Arsenal on Sunday,
Oh,
what
how
did they
dare
do?
Aubameyang not
What
score
did they
this
do?
clear-cut chance? How dare
What did
he?
they do?
Oh wait, he didn't
Dan,
get it.
Dan, sorry, are we
Havertz.
not gonna talk about the generational talents we're meant to have on this team that have been here for like 4 years, 3 years now, and are meant to be the core of this team that can't fucking turn up against.
but
They
they
can't
don't
fucking
turn
turn
up.
up
I'm
every
not just saying Mason Mount or Havertz. All the fucking players on our pitch don't turn up to games like Arsenal or Man City or Man United or flipping. So this guy can't tell me I'm the problem in the Chelsea fan base. You could go.
No,
You can't
Dan,
go shit, mate. You probably
Dan,
don't go to a game like I do,
Dan,
mate. Yeah,
Dan,
don't fucking
Dan,
say that
I
to me,
won't-
bro.
It doesn't
Dan,
matter if you go to a
Dan.
game. You're still talking shit.
Dan, I saw
I'm
a
not talking
little bit
shit.
of
I'm not talking
white
shit. What, all the
English
players ain't even
bias.
fucking
You're
turning.
talking shit, man. I try and put up with you, but you sound like
Okay.
you're dribbling out of a coma. Okay,
You are
talk
getting
about
at our
shit.
So do
new
you.
signing. No, Dan,
Hey,
Dan,
this
Dan.
is
Just
mad.
go on enough,
Let me
mate.
talk. Dan, you're getting at our new signing. You need time to adapt to a new team and a new system under a manager that didn't even ask for them, but you're making all the excuse in the world for Mount and Havertz, and that is why they are getting
Moya,
at you.
Mike,
I'm
Mike.
not making excuse for Mason Mount
And
and
they're
Havertz.
worth
My bad.
the
Then get them.
weight.
And say
Lewis,
stuff
I'm
like that.
not making excuses for Mason Mount and Havertz, because they have been fucking shit for the last couple of games,
It's about time
Right.
you've used that energy, my friend.
Yeah,
Because it's a different energy for
all of
them
them's
two.
been fine. All of them's been shit, and I'm getting pissed off with this fucking football board. I can tell you
Hold
what,
on a
Potter
second.
needs to
Dan, can I
find a
ask you a question?
situation. He needs to find a formation instead of fucking changing the formation.
What are you doing
in and
with
out
the
and
funny
putting Sterling
pack in
as
your
right
bag,
wing back or
fucker?
left back, right? Putting him in the left back. He plays as Sterling came to Potter and cried out, said, "Put me in a right position where I play as a left wing, yeah, and you'll see the difference. He has not put him as a left wing. So what can we do for this board, yeah, for all the Chelsea fan base, saying there's two guys at a fucking football club, yeah? It's not just them, it's every single fucking player on the pitch.
They are
the ones that played the most.
I
We
would
have
say-
a clear creativity problem.
No,
and
hold on a
elements we
second.
are
I
creating
gotta
as
ask
out
that
annoying as
question.
it
I've
is,
been
right, and as
waiting-
much
I've
as
been
it
waiting
probably sucks for
patiently.
some people.
It is
I
a
I've been
fucking
waiting
annoying. I'm
passionately
upset
to
for this
ask
club.
Gucci a question.
I am upset for this club.
Go on,
I am
Alex.
upset for this club. Because none of them ain't playing
look,
as a Chelsea in their
yo,
badge. They're not playing as
Gucci
it for their team.
Yo, Gucci, I got a question for you. If you saying that to the whole team, can you please tell me on the thing, what are specific up to this season, up to this game, rate me the players from 1 to 10, and I'm gonna go through names, and you're gonna tell me how much you rate them. Can you do this, please?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with the top. Aubameyang.
Aubameyang, I rate him to a 5.
Okay. Sterling.
A 5 for a minute. 5.5.
Okay.
Because he ain't showing what he's doing for a minute.
Okay. Kai Havertz.
A 3.5 for a minute.
Okay. Up to this season, like all the games before this, okay. Mason Mount.
I'll give him a 4 because he did a bit better than Havertz.
Okay.
For a minute.
Pulisic.
Well, he don't hardly. When he plays on the pitch, he could play, but sometimes he don't feel like he want to play. So I'll just give him a 5.5.
Okay. Broja.
I'll give him a 4.
Okay. Let's go to the midfield now. Let's start with Jorginho.
I'll give him a 7.
Okay. Kovacic.
I'll give him an 8.8 because he's been a better player as a midfielder. He shows his ability.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
A 0.1 because he's crap. I want him out.
Okay. What's his name? The other one. The blunt mount. What's his name?
Gallagher.
Yeah.
For me, I don't rate him for me, but he could be a talent for us. So I'll give him for me.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 3. I'll give him a 3.5 for me because I don't rate him for me, but he can be a talent for us.
Okay. Is that all the midfielders that I mentioned?
Zakaria.
Zakaria, yeah.
Did you mention Havertz? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, Zakaria. I can't really announce, but when he played against the Sadbag game, I'll give him a 10 because he was outstanding in that game. But against the Man City game, I will give him a 5.5 because he didn't really do anything on that game.
Okay. All right. That's what I wanted to hear because you see what you rated it's good. The ratings are, how you say it, consistent with what I'm let's say what I'm thinking. The problem is when you go into specific names, we tend to consider the other names. You see what I'm saying? Like when you criticize one player, you tend to criticize specifically one and just go against one. And I just wanted to show you, I just want to get you on the record before you go to Johnny next time, and you will see speak different way when you're on Johnny's stream. Because I heard you on Johnny's stream about the mount. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Mason Man has been poor for the last couple of games, Alex. I'm not
but you don't say, that when you go
garbage this season bar 2 games. He was garbage.
I'll give him a that from Aston Villa when he scored that.
Oh yeah, Dan. Also, this super chat's for you. They're asking where you can get a Gucci jacket for 150. The guy.
Fucking Money Mouse is a cop blender, mate. He's just a mouth for Jimmy Stream, mate. But come to face to face, I like to see.
Hold on a second. The
hot blender, mate.
It's just fell off the truck. What are y'all talking about? Well, leave the guy alone.
I know it's a super chat.
Maybe the guy doesn't breathe it. Or maybe the guys don't breathe no more. The one that used to have that Gucci jacket.
Good lord.
Yeah, but what I'm just saying for a minute, Alex. Yeah, right. I'm saying for a minute.
No,
right?
your ratings were correct. I'm just trying to figure out why is so much on specific players. You're losing you couple of veins in your head when you're talking about specific players.
No, but I'm pissed off with all this team for a minute not playing good.
I heard you on the Minerals stream, and you completely different over there towards
Yeah,
players
because
forward
but I
players.
think I get pissed off about Havertz. It's just everyone's blaming Havertz and Mason Mount for all the issues, even though it's just not just them. It's all the players on the
Okay,
pitch.
I agree. With that.
Thiago Silva. I say the most is proven to this team for me is probably Thiago Silva, right? Because he shows his ability at Chelsea Football Club, right? Ben Chilwell when he has chance to come on, right? And Kovacic. Then you got then Jorginho. He has a slight bad game, or we have a slight good game, right? Mason Mount could do that when he played against Aston Villa. Was outstanding when he scored that free kick and he scored that goal. So there's only the players. There's few players. Sterling, like I said to you when I first got him, when this guy came into the stream and fucking gobbed off, I said he's our top scorer for the Chelsea Football Club for a minute. But for a minute, he was in form since Thomas Tuchel came in. He was so in form, but now he's lost a lack of ability since that England game. So Sterling has to show. I know he's only been here for like 3 months here, but he
does
has
he play him in did Thomas Tuchel played him in his best position?
No, he didn't. Not some games. No. But when he first gave Sterling, he did, and that's how he scored the 2 goals.
That's why I want
he scored the 2 goals.
That's what I'm saying. I want him more in the middle beside the striker.
Yeah, I want him back. I would like Sterling back at left wing, but Potter's changing all these formations.
I want him in the.
He's better at left wing. He's better at left wing.
He's better than a left wing back. Yeah, I agree with you. He's better than a
left wing back. No, not a left wing back. But when he was at Man City, he played the left wing role, and he was better at Man City that role. Had scored goals, and he did it for Liverpool. As a left wing back, I don't think he's good at left wing back.
I'm just going to ask this. Did you also criticize you call Graham Potter a racist for not playing Zakaria in the midfield and choose to play an all-English midfield?
Yeah. I got the DM from what's his name?
Yeah. Wait, he said Potter was racist for not playing Zakaria.
Oh,
yeah, even
okay. Can I say something? Was that fucking spastic primes who called me fucking racist on my own YouTube? Because if the guy came to my face, I will fucking smash the cunt up because he is racist. Yeah, don't call me racist. I'm not racist.
Yeah, let's have a right.
OG. Listen. If you listen to OG, yeah, OG came out a statement on Potter. I didn't say Potter's racist as because his collar is racist. Yeah, if you actually heard what I said on my stream, yeah, he's racist because he's racist in the country because he don't play Sakuraya that much, and he should start doing
it. DM you too,
because Potter puts more English.
Wait. I'm trying to understand.
Dan, I didn't know what
he played Jorginho in midfield that game. How is he?
Wait. I'm trying to understand. So he's not racist in general, but what is racist about him?
He played a white guy instead of black guy.
No. I'm saying this. No, Alex. I just want to
understand. Dan. Explain it to me so I can understand.
Yeah, let me land. I'm not saying he's racist in the racial colour. I just said he was a thief because every single Chelsea fan who I spoke to, said that this guy is racist because he don't like playing Sakuraya on the pitch. He doesn't not like him at all. Because when he scored that goal against Sagbag, and he goes, "Look at me," and he didn't play him against Arsenal game. The guy don't get a chance to play, yeah. So
there's a reason he didn't play against Arsenal.
Right, OG came out with said to Primes.
So you don't think
because he's racist, Scott?
He ain't
Brother,
racist,
I'm not entertaining this. There's a reason he didn't play against Arsenal, and that's because playing against Arsenal in the Premier League, who are top of the table, and playing against Zagreb in the Champions League, who are bottom of our group, are two very, very different things for a guy who played he's played his first game. Please, man. What this?
But it's a good guy. But this guy should.
Oh, Prime is in here. I'm not a spastic for one. And you did say Potter is racist. I was on the stream. Don't try and twist what you said and call me racist. You're a very dodgy. Prime, I sent you the link, my friend. If you'd like to roll through, there is an extra.
This is gonna be interesting.
Come through, my friend.
Hey. Lewis, he called me racist on my stream, and he was so fucking rude on my stream. He came in my stream, telling everyone to shut up.
Mind the language, bro.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Dills, did he not come on my stream and told everyone to shut up? And then when he goes on to Nick Blues,
the reason why
when he goes to
came on
Nick
the stream,
Blues,
yeah,
when he goes to Nick Blues, yeah.
I didn't know
mentioned-
Gucci
You
Gucci Dan
mentioned
has.
that thing, what
Look,
Pat said.
Alex.
Wait, so Prime
said
said you were racist for not playing Zakari and for choosing to play an all English midfield.
Yeah. Yes.
But
That's what he said. I
Jorginho
was
started
racist.
that game. Jorginho started that game.
Yeah, I know, but he called
He's
me
not English,
racist.
He's Italian.
Wait,
but
what
Mason Mount
game?
and
The
Mason
Arsenal
and Conor
game?
Gallagher. The Sagbag game. The Arsenal game. No, it wasn't the Arsenal. It was the.
I don't
Zagreb
understand
game.
what's so
Zagreb.
I don't understand what's so complicated. He said that the reason why he's racist because he didn't play a black guy versus he played white guy, so that's why he means he was racist.
It
For
could
the
be
Arsenal
racist.
No,
Because
No,
Potter-
I don't know what
Because I
game.
said Potter. Because I said
Yo,
Potter.
we
Yeah.
spent-
No,
we spent
Potter's
too
the
long
right
on
to play
this.
Arsenal.
That's
This
not
is
why he
stupid.
called
I
it
was gonna say
racist.
we're now at the
That's
point where
what
it's
they
just
call
Stupid,
Why we
man.
even-
Why? If
I just wanted to get a good understanding of
Yeah,
it.
but Lewis,
Yeah,
he,
but
he
it
called
doesn't-
he called
it
me
doesn't
racist.
make
He
any
called me
sense.
racist. He said I was racist. Yeah, but funny. That.
why he called you racist?
Because I said because like Mason Mount came on for the Arsenal game, right? Conor Gallagher came on, right? There was English, yeah. They didn't choose Dennis Zakaria. He didn't put Dennis Zakaria on for Arsenal game because he probably didn't like Zakaria. That's why he didn't come on for Arsenal. But the next minute, it turns out that I said I'm racist, even though I'm not fucking racist.
Oh, can we not use
I've
the
got
term
family in
spastic
Jamaica.
as well, please?
Listen, you're not racist.
sorry,
You're
mate.
you're
Hold
just,
on a
you're just
second.
not
Is
very
plastic
smart.
is
That's
best
stupid
bad
logic.
world?
Yeah,
Move
man.
on, then.
Isn't it? I thought that's a fucking.
What's
Oh.
spastic means?
It's just not a
special
term we
needs.
use anymore.
It's-
Yeah,
it's,
special needs.
It's like a derogatory way of basically
Yeah,
saying
we
you're
don't
special
use it
needs.
anymore, like the
Yeah.
R word.
So you cannot say retard, or is retard
Yeah,
is the
you
same as
can't.
spastic?
Right.
Yeah, retard's not.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
You can't use the R word
Ah,
anymore.
I've lost all monetization.
And then Alex Q.
Well, retard. Oh my god.
So how I can climb some people on the stream? You say me I have to be politically correct with them?
Basically,
if they
Look,
like
this
it, like-
stream is like the least politically correct stream in Chelsea Twitter, but yeah, we move.
Political, look. That's what it is.
Yeah, you know what? Forget it. It's just all wrong. Right. There was a couple super chats. Rigo Park said last game before the World Cup, our soft players will be softer. Yeah, just don't have any hope for this game anyway. Big up Charlie saying he's got a Maggie save for me on Saturday. Yes, bro. I fucking need that. Yeah, we'll drink our tears away. Big up all the panel. Also, Gucci Dan is an NPC. Up the Chelsea, 2-1 Chelsea. Never a peaceful stream. I couldn't have it
Oh
anymore.
no, Lewis. But the thing is, right, I ain't racist. Yeah, I've never been racist. Yeah, right, in my life. Yeah, I have family like who's
Yo, it's
Jamaican.
good. Let's move on. It's
But I
good.
ain't fucking. I ain't
Move on,
but
move on.
don't
Don't
call
do
you
that.
racist on your own show. When
Don't
someone
do
says-
that. I got
when someone
Fair
says
enough,
racist on
bro,
your
I
own show.
believe.
You're not gonna
Don't do
prove
the
us
true
or not
Geordie
prove to us
apology,
right
my
now
guy.
that
Don't
you
do
are.
the
It
true
doesn't
Geordie
matter.
apology. Don't do the true Geordie apology.
No, I'm just admitting. I'm just admitting.
I know,
Right,
I know,
Chelsea
you
are
don't listen.
Chelsea are shit this season, bro. Chelsea are shit this
Don't
season.
do the true Geordie apology. It didn't go well for him, bro. Just don't,
Yeah.
just don't do it. Just don't do that. Don't do it.
By the way, I heard the guy lost all his what's his name?
Yeah, he lost everything, bro.
Wow.
Never liked the guy. And I just found out that the other guy that he was making joke has a Muslim girlfriend or wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid.
Yeah.
What
And
the?
kids.
What the hell?
And kids, yep.
Hey, to be fair, he was just put in a very awkward position. He could have handled it better, but he was put on the spot. I wouldn't put too much energy on
And
him.
you, I don't care. You put in the
Sounds
spot.
like
If
he's a
somebody's talking
pushover.
about my wife, that guy losing the teeth on the stream.
I mean, but you're the sort of guy who I would back in a fight. I wouldn't back Lawrence in a fight.
I don't care.
I don't think you like that person.
Look, even if I get my ass whipped, but at least I'm punching the guy.
I mean, tell you what, that would be an
It's a bit
unbelievable.
drastic.
No, I don't blame him.
Still,
Energy.
it's
Energy.
my like. If
I mean,
it's
he's
my
not
wife,
talking
He wasn't
directly.
specifically talking about his
Yeah,
wife.
it wasn't
Yeah, yeah,
directly
it
about
was
his
about
I
his
wife.
life.
know.
as a whole.
Well, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you
You're
can't
right.
personalize
Yeah.
it just to your wife.
He
It was-
didn't go.
yeah.
By the way,
You want to go to jail for that? Are you crazy? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I forgot he wasn't talking. He was taking a
By
joke.
the way, your wife, blah 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 blah. You didn't do that.
Yeah, if he said it about your wife, then maybe you have to
Yeah,
punch him
yeah,
up
yeah,
and then
yeah,
get your ass beat because he's like 300 pounds. But you know,
So,
No,
gotta
that's
follow.
what I was saying. Like, I forgot there was a joke, not towards his wife. I forgot it was a joke, but I confused myself with saying like, what would you do if somebody said it? like about your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. Even if he's 300 pounds, I still going down swinging. Somebody's losing something in the face, either me or him. But one of us, somebody's gonna feel
It's gonna be
something.
you.
It's gonna be you, Alex.
Oh, let me tell you a little story. Whatever happens beside me, it all gets grabbed because there is no fair fight.
Street fight rules, my friend. Street fight rules. That's what it is. It's a 5.
I'm biting.
Yeah.
I'm eye gouging. I'm doing everything I can. The guy is
yeah,
gonna be
but-
blind at
but
the
then-
end.
Yo,
of it.
headlock with the noogie, Alex. Headlock with the noogie.
But the only problem with that is when he knocks you out and you're unconscious, then he's not gonna stop. He's not gonna have the principles of fighting
well,
because you were dirty.
Yeah,
And we'll kick
that's
you
what
in
I'm
the head
saying.
again. You know, that's how it goes. So
It is how it goes.
Alex is like, if I die, I die.
Where are you gonna put the
Alex
the squad
fights
vote?
It is what it is.
Fights bears.
The what?
The squad thing. The squad.
Lineup.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I gotta do an advert in
Big-
like 5 minutes. There's no point for that. We never get it right anyway.
Hey, use the last 10 minutes of this stream for the advert.
No, I have
Yeah.
to record an advert. Like
Yeah,
I'm off the
record
stream.
it.
Wait, the guy
Just keep doing it.
the guy said at the end of
Record
the
it.
stream, please like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
that
forget
was the
to
most
like and
shameless
subscribe.
part
We're
about
aiming for 10,000 likes in today's video.
No,
And the
the
stream,
other
Dave.
guy.
And
Yeah, the
stream.
True Geordie one. Yeah. Fuck you.
Please like and
We
subscribe.
apologise for anyone of the use of some words on the stream. You know.
Yeah, see, if you are offended, please find another stream, respectfully. Big up everybody. Yeah. We are probably going to end the stream here, though, because it's been fucking unreal. We will be back on Sunday, hopefully after a win. Probably not, but hopefully. Big up everybody. Hang tight on Saturday, because it's going to be long for everybody. Like, subscribe, and even though we're in the mud, we are still world champions. Up the fucking Chelsea.